Ukrainian MP Kira Rudik joins us live. Thank you very much for speaking to us. How do you feel Boris Johnson has served President Zelensky, Ukraine and the Ukrainian people over the conflict?
First of all, we are extremely grateful for all the help and support that we have received from the United Kingdom through Boris Johnson. But you need to understand that for us, the support that we are getting is critical for our survival, for our physical survival. So we want to believe that it is not a personal support by Boris Johnson or anybody else, but this is a support of all people of the United Kingdom. And we do hope that no matter who is in the office, this support will continue.
How do you feel
right.
that some might accuse Boris Johnson of using Ukraine and this conflict as a sort of PR strategy?
In Ukraine, Boris Johnson is indeed extremely popular. And he's popular because he visited a couple of times, and because every time he visits, he not only brings in news, brings in support, actual support that we can see, we can receive, and we can send to our management at the front. So it's like an uncle that's visiting always with presence. This is why Boris Johnson is indeed popular.
I've just got to interrupt our conversation very briefly because there has now been another resignation. Let me just bring up their statement. Bear with me for a moment. That means in 51. Guy Opperman, the pensions minister, says it's been an honour, a great responsibility to serve as a minister, but we need leadership change and I've resigned. I'll continue to work for my constituents from the back benches. There we go, 51 resignations, a very turbulent day. Still with us, though, on the programme is Kira Rudik, MP from the People's Deputy of Ukraine Party. Just explain to us, as the next sort of days, weeks go on, you've made it really clear that whoever is in charge of the British government, Ukraine is, in some part, very supported by the help that the British government have been able to give. For you, what's the most important thing over the next few days and weeks?
As always, the most important thing for us is weapons. And again, the United Kingdom is one of our closest allies and the biggest donors of the weapons since the beginning of the war. Once weapons started getting to the front, and it took time, and you see that it took time. Sometimes it has been 3 months for certain weapons to reach Ukrainian army and people who are fighting at the front. Once the weapons reach front, you see how well we can use it and how we can advance at certain areas using these modern weapons that we didn't have before. So this is why for us critical to get more and more of that so we can regain the territories that right now are occupied by Russia and restore the sovereignty of Ukraine. This is, I believe, what every single country in Europe and every single country of NATO wants us to do.